Assalamu alaikum. This is Prapunti Chakraborty welcoming you to the English news from BTV Chattogram. Let's begin with the headlines. Testimony in crimes against humanity case over Chankarpur killing during July-August mass uprising concludes for fifth day. Home Affairs Advisor urges police to work for people rather than for any political party. Primary scholarship examinations to resume after nearly 16 years, announces Primary and Mass Education Advisor. Notun Kori to help produce quality and skilled artists, Hope Information and Broadcasting Secretary. Israeli attacks will kill 67 Palestinians throughout Gaza as Israel becomes more reckless in capturing Gaza City. Stargazers to witness a blood moon tonight during total lunar eclipse visible across Asia and swaths of Europe and Africa. And first group of Bangladesh national cricket team reaches United Arab Emirates to play T20 format Asia Cup. Viewers, those were the headlines. Now moving on to the details. Testimony in the crimes against humanity case over the killing of 6 people at Dhaka's Chankarpur during the July-August mass uprising concluded for fifth day today with former Dhaka Metropolitan Police Commissioner Habibur Rahman and 7 others standing accused. The proceedings began this morning before International Crimes Tribunal 1, headed by its chairman Justice Muhammad Gholam Murtaza Mojumdar. The 2 other members of the judicial panel are Justice Muhammad Shofiul Alam Mahmood and Justice Muhitul Haq Inayat Chaudhary. As one of the latest update, defense lawyers Saddam Hussein Ovhi and Abul Hussein were cross-examining prosecution witness Sanjida Khan Deepti, mother of martyred Shahryar Khan Anas. Earlier, the tribunal recorded Deepti's testimony. The tribunal completed the testimony and cross-examination of 8 witnesses over the past 4 days. While briefing journalist, prosecutor Ghazi M.H. Tamim said, mother of Shahryar Khan Anas briefed the killing of her son and demanded capital punishment for the accused. On 5th of August last year, police opened fire on students staging a peaceful demonstration in Chankarpur, leaving many injured and killing 6. The martyred are Shahryar Khan Anas, Sheikh Mahdi Hassan Junaid, Muhammad Yaqub, Muhammad Rakib Hawladar, Muhammad Ismail Haq and Manik Mia Shaharik. 4 arrested accused were produced before the tribunal today. They are former Shahbag Police Station OC Operation Muhammad Arshad Hussain, Constables Muhammad Shujan Mia, Imam Imaj Hussain Iman and Nasrul Islam. The other 4 accused remain absconding. Their former DMP Commissioner Habibur Rahman, former DMP Joint Commissioner Shudip Kumar Chakraborty, Ramna Zone's former Additional Deputy Commissioner Shah Alam, Akhtarul Islam and former Assistant Commissioner Muhammad Imrul. Meanwhile, in the crimes against humanity case over the killing of Abu Said, the first martyr of the July-August mass uprising and a student of Begum Rokeya University, testimony and cross-examination concluded for 2nd day today. Former Vice-Chancellor of Begum Rokeya University Hasibur Rashid and 30 others stand accused. Earlier in the morning, 6 arrested accused were produced in court, while 24 others remain absconding. Separately, in the case over the killing of 3, including Chhatrodal leader Wasim, during the July-August uprising in Chattogram, the tribunal granted investigators an additional 4 weeks to complete the probe against former MP Fozle Karim Chowdhury, and others. The next hearing is scheduled for 12th of October. In another case, over the killing of 3, including Ghulam Nafiz, at Dhaka's farm gate on 4th of August last year, Tribunal 1 allowed 3 more weeks to complete the investigation. The next hearing has been set for 28th of September. Advisor for Home Affairs, retired Lieutenant General Muhammad Jahangir Alam Chowdhury, urged the police to work for the people rather than for any political party. He said, "The police must fulfill the hopes and aspirations of the people, not serve partisan interest." He made this call while speaking as a chief guest at a special training program held this morning at Raater Police Auditorium in the capital today. The program was organized to enhance the skills and capacity of the police in carrying out their duties professionally during the upcoming election. The Home Affairs advisor further said, "A festive election is not possible without everyone's participation, and the police must extend their fullest cooperation and efforts to make the February election festive and successful." Primary and Mass Education Advisor Bidhan Ranjan Roy Poddar announced that the scholarship examination for primary school students would be resumed. He disclosed the decision today at a press conference organized at the Secretariat on the occasion of International Literacy Day. The advisor said the scholarship exams for primary school students are being reintroduced after nearly 16 years. He also mentioned that a midday meal program will be launched in 150 primary schools starting from October. Regarding teachers' promotions, the advisor noted that many teachers are unable to receive promotions due to ongoing court cases. He added that 32,000 teachers are currently waiting for promotion for the position of head teacher, and once these promotions are made, new positions will be created. Bangladesh Television's iconic talent hunt program Notun Kori is making a comeback with nationwide preliminary auditions for children and adolescents set to begin soon. The competition aimed at nurturing young talent and discovering new artists will once again take the stage after nearly 2 decades. The 64 districts have been divided into 19 regions with 19 audition committers to conduct the preliminary rounds. To ensure smooth implementation, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting organized a day-long workshop in Dhaka today. Officials nominated by the ministry, members of the Notun Kori Steering Committee, conveners and secretaries of BTV's audition committees, and additional deputy commissioners from regional and divisional offices attended the workshop. Information and Broadcasting Secretary Mahbooba Farzana inaugurated the event in the morning. While speaking, the Information Secretary said that the Notun Kori program would help produce quality and skilled artists in the country. He said it is the government's responsibility to foster quality artists in the country, and this can be achieved through the Notun Kori competition. The Information Secretary also gave guidance to all those involved to ensure the competition's successful completion. Information and Broadcasting Joint Secretary Riyasat Al-Wasif conducted the workshop, while Bangladesh Television Director General Mahabubul Alam, Additional Secretary Dr. Muhammad Altaf Al-Amrum, among others, attended the workshop. Writer, researcher, intellectual, and president of the Jatiyo Mukti Council, Bodrudin Umar, passed away. Inna Ilahi wa inna Ilahi Rajiun. He was 94 years old. This morning, he was taken to a specialized hospital in the capital after his physical condition deteriorated and died there while undergoing treatment. Bodrudin Umar, who started his career as a part-time teacher at Dhaka University, later established the Department of Sociology at Rajshahi University. After teaching for 11 years, he joined the political struggle to establish socialism. Bodrudin Umar was the president of the Bangladesh Farmers Federation and the central coordinator of the Ganotantrik Biplobi Jot. At one time, he was in the Central Committee of the Purbo Bangla Communist Party, and in 2003 he formed an organization called the Jatiyo Mukti Council and took over as its president. In the 1960s, his books on the nationalist movement in Bangladesh, religion, and politics played a culturally important role in the independence of Bangladesh. Now, international news. Israel has become even more reckless in its mission to capture Gaza City. It continues to wreak havoc. On Saturday alone, 67 Palestinians lost their lives in the attacks throughout Gaza. It is reported that the Israeli forces are bombing the few remaining structures in Gaza City. Within a day, they have destroyed another multi-story building. On Saturday, the 15-story Sushi Tower was demolished under the claim of being a Hamas stronghold. Right across from the building is the office of the UN Relief and Works Agency for Palestinian Refugees in the Near East, UNRWA. Meanwhile, Tel Aviv continues to issue continuous instructions for residents to evacuate from various areas. However, bombs are being dropped without giving adequate time. Alongside airstrikes, ground operations by infantry forces are also underway. Aggression is occurring at the same pace in other areas of Gaza, including Deir Arbala and Khan Yunis. Since October 7, 2023, in the Israeli aggression in Gaza, a total of 64,368 Palestinians have been killed. 162,367 Palestinians have been injured. In the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, at least 2 people have been killed and 13 injured in a night-long Russian drone attack. Among the deceased is a 1-year-old child. The head of Kiev's military administration, Timur Kachchenko, said the child's body has been recovered from the rubble. Additionally, a young woman is also believed to have been killed. On Saturday night, several multi-story residential buildings in the eastern and western parts of Kiev caught fire due to these Russian drone attacks. Timur Kachchenko said in a post on Telegram that Russia is deliberately targeting civilian infrastructures. Moscow has not immediately commented on the attack. However, both sides in an ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict have been denying targeting civilians. It is believed that through this new attack, Russian President Vladimir Putin has sent a strong message to Western countries to refrain from supporting Ukraine. Since Russia launched a full-scale invasion of the neighboring country in February 2022, thousands of people have died in this conflict. Jihadists killed at least 63 people in northeastern Nigeria while storming a town whose residents have been returned from a displacement camp. Babagana Zulum, governor of the embattled Borno state, said the Friday night assault struck the town of Darul Jamal, which hosts a military base on a Nigeria-Cameroon border in a zone ravaged by jihadist attacks. He said that 5 soldiers were among the dead, a figure confirmed by a security source. The latest attack raises questions about Nigeria's push in recent years to close down camps for internally displaced persons and return their inhabitants to the countryside. The Saudi military launched fresh missile and artillery attacks on residential areas in Yemen's Sada province, causing material damage. According to Al Masira, a Yemeni TV channel owned by the Houthi movement, the Saudi army on Saturday night once again targeted residential areas in Yemen's Sada province with missile and artillery fire. The attack struck parts of the border districts of Riza and Khobor, inflicting financial losses on residents. Al Masira reported that Saudi Arabia almost daily shells the border areas of Sada, putting the lives of civilians at risk. This comes despite repeated expressions of concern by international organizations over Saudi attacks on civilians and African migrants. Stargazers will have a chance to witness a blood moon tonight during a total lunar eclipse visible across Asia and swaths of Europe and Africa. When the sun, earth, and moon line up, the shadow cast by the planet on its satellite makes it appear an deep red color that has astounded humans for millennia. People in Asia, including India and China, will be best placed to see Sunday's total eclipse, which will also be visible on the eastern edge of Africa as well as in Western Australia. The penumbral eclipse will begin at 21:28 tonight and end at 2:55 on 8th of September Bangladesh time. The total eclipse will begin at 23:30 tonight and end at 52 minutes after midnight Bangladesh time. Stargazers in Europe and Africa will get a brief chance to see a partial eclipse just as the moon rises during the early evening, while the Americas will miss out. Ryan Milligan, an astrophysicist at Northern Ireland's Queen's University, Belfast, said, "The moon appears red during lunar eclipses because the only sunlight reaching it is reflected and scattered through the Earth's atmosphere. Blue wavelengths of light are shorter than red ones, so are more easily dispersed as they travel through Earth's atmosphere," he added. Now, sports news. Cricket. The first group of Bangladesh national cricket team reached the United Arab Emirates on a 10:15 a.m. flight today to play the T20 format Asia Cup. The members of this group included Captain Liton Kumar Dash, Zakir Ali Onik, Saif Hassan, Parvez Hussain Iman, Tanjid Hassan Tamim, Shamim Hussain, Tawhid Ridoy, Sheikh Mehdi Hassan, and Rishad Hussain. In addition, fielding coach James Payment, strength and conditioning coach Nathan Kelly, and BCB media manager Rabid Imam also left with them. Before leaving the country, Zakir Ali said at the airport that they are leaving with the goal of becoming champions. Bangladesh has not won the title despite playing in the finals 3 times in 4 consecutive editions